Okay, there's a new design trend that's predicted to blow up in 2025, and even if you haven't seen it yet, you're about to see it everywhere. In 2024, we saw the ultra feminine coquette aesthetic explode, and 2025 is gonna be the year of the fisherman aesthetic. Yes, you heard that correctly. According to this Pinterest 2025 trends report, people embrace a laid-back maritime attitude. It says get ready for cable knit sweaters, sardine tattoos, and stripes on everything. Here you can see some of the trending search terms already, like cable knit sweater, fish bag, and sardine tattoo. And here you can see some design ideas for the fisherman aesthetic. It's going to be a lot of fish, lobsters, and other sea creatures. So let's take a look at the product research, and then I'm going to walk you through a full tutorial on how to capitalize on this niche. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Adrian. I post videos on all things print on demand. There's no gatekeeping here. I love seeing people win, and you always have a seat at this table. I'd love to have you as part of our community here on YouTube, so make sure that you subscribe if you find this video helpful. So first, I just hopped into Etsy to conduct some product research, and there are currently over 1,700 monthly searches for the term fish just on Etsy, which I expect to continue trending upward throughout the year. I think we're really going to start seeing this trend pick up in the spring, but I also feel like it was made for the summer. So I ran that search, and next I just want to sort by bestseller. So I'm just going to tap filters here. I'm just going to select star seller, run that search, and then I'm just going to change this to bestseller. When I run this search, you can see that there are already some best-selling designs with the fisherman aesthetic, like this one here. Here you can see that this shirt has the bestseller badge. It's in over 20 carts. And let's take a look at the reviews. We're just going to sort by most recent, and you can see that there are a number of very recent reviews. When I analyze the listing using Everbee, you can see that the estimated monthly revenue is over $2,400, and this listing is only 1 month old. Now that you know what the fisherman aesthetic is, and we've seen validation that these designs are already selling, let's create a retro style t-shirt for this design trend. First thing I'm going to do is pop into the Printify catalog, and I'm going to go select the Comfort Colors 1717 t-shirt. This is one of the most popular t-shirts right now, and it has a natural vintage look to it, which I think works very well with the fisherman aesthetic. Next, I'm just going to grab the print area size dimensions, which are 4200 by 4800 pixels. And I want to take those dimensions into Canva. So I'm just going to tap create a design. I tapped custom size, and then I just put in the print area dimensions. Next, I'm just going to tap elements on the left, and I'm just going to search fish. I'll tap graphics, and from here, I'm just gonna scroll through the fish graphics and try to find some fish for my design. I'm gonna go ahead and select this one here because I think this minimalist sort of line art look is gonna be really popular with this aesthetic. You may have noticed that it gives me these magic recommendations. I'm gonna tap see all to see more designs similar to this one. Keep in mind that Canva does not allow us to use just one single design element and slap it on a bunch of print on demand products. They actually require that we create original designs by combining multiple design elements or adding text around one. So I'm just going to go through here and find a couple of fish graphics for my design. Okay, so I found these 3 fish that I really like, and I feel like they really work well together. And now I'm just going to make some simple changes to this design. All right, I am liking this very simple minimalist design. Last but not least, I'm actually gonna change the color of these fish graphics to navy just to give it more of those nautical vintage vibes. Next, I'm gonna tap share to download this design as a PNG file with a transparent background. And while I just created a simple design for this example, I do encourage you to blend this aesthetic with your particular niche. This can work well with so many different niches. Some that immediately come to mind are ocean conservation, the Christian niche, the teacher niche, bachelorette niche, the empowerment niche. The list goes on. Back in Printify, from the editor, I'm just gonna drag my design onto the mockup. From here, I can change the placement or I can resize the design. And I'm actually gonna change the color of this particular shirt just by tapping the editor tool in the top right and then tapping select variants. Some colors that I think are going to be particularly popular for this fisherman aesthetic is white, ivory, navy blue, and light blue. I'm just gonna go with a ivory color for this shirt here, which is super trendy right now and works really well with the navy. Let's just close that out. Next, I'm gonna tap the preview button in the top right to see a more realistic view of the shirt and also to see what it would look like on a human. If you wanna make any edits, just tap edit, and then from here, you can make any changes to the design. If you're happy with how it looks, you can just go ahead and tap save product. This will take you to Printify's mockup library where you can select their stock mockups, or you can upload your own. I'm making this design particularly to target females, so I'm gonna get rid of this mockup here with the male, and I'm just gonna change it out with a female mockup. Once you've selected your mockups, go ahead and tap that Save Selection button on the bottom right. Once I've filled out the product details, I'd have Prettify automatically publish this to my Shopify store or whichever platform you're selling on. All right, I wanna hear from you. Let me know what you think of this fisherman aesthetic and whether this is a design style that you're gonna be trying in your print-on-demand store this year. Also, if you're interested in learning how to start or grow a profitable business with Shopify and print-on-demand, I've created a bunch of free resources that you can find below, including my free training.